walk around Manhattan, and it seems like the storm has passed and everything is just about fine. I mean, you have to look very carefully to find remnants of the storm. But this is the exception. This is not the rule. You go to Nassau County, and the devastation is everywhere, and the number of people without power still. Westchester County, the same thing. You go to the Rockaways, where I was last night. It's terrible. It is terrible. And, you know, just because it's good in Manhattan doesn't mean don't kid yourself. That's often not representative. You know, I grew up in Queens. I'm a Queens boy. I know that orientation. You know, there's a sense that the outer boroughs sometimes get forgotten and get passed over, and they're just not as visible. It is a problem. Staten Island, the Rockaways, Long Beach, go right down the shore, Nassau, Suffolk. No, there's a lot of work done. So I'm not happy with any of them. I'm not happy with any of them. You want to say Con Ed, you want to celebrate what Con Ed did in Manhattan. I want to complain of what Con Ed hasn't done in Westchester and hasn't done in the outer boroughs. I'm not happy with National Grid. I'm not happy with Orange and Rockland.
What kind of recourse do you have?
They're regulated by the Public Service Commission. You know, these are the utilities, Ozzy, were not created in the Bible. They're not in the Old Testament. They're not in the New Testament. God never said, New York shall have these utilities forever, and Con Ed is the utility, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's really not in the Bible. Really, we made that decision as a people through a government. And what we say to the utilities are, we're going to give you, in essence, a franchise, a license, a charter to perform a service. But you have to perform a service. And it has to be fair, and it has to be professional, and you have to be reimbursed at a fair rate. And if you don't perform the service, basically, then don't ask the consumers to pay the bill. And if you can't provide the service, then we'll find another vendor who can. And that's done by the Public Service Commission. That is how that is the essence of this relationship, right? Con Edison will give you a contract to provide a service, and Ozzy will pay his bill monthly. It has to be a fair bill, but Ozzy will pay the bill monthly, and you provide the service to Ozzy. And if you don't, we regulate it, and if you don't, then we will find someone else to provide that service who can. And I believe handling one of these situations is part of the service. The service is not, when the sun is shining and everything is perfect, do the lights work? Yes. When the sun is shining and everything is perfect, the lights work. That's not the service. The test of the service is, were you prepared for the storm? Did you have a backup plan? Did you have a plan to get out there? Did you have people out there 24 hours? Were you communicating with the consumers so they knew what was going on? Did you have an alternative plan to communicate with people so they knew how to get you? And if your plan was, well, they contact me on the web, if their power is out in the apartment, how are they going to contact you on the web? That's the plan? Phone company. They should call me if they have a problem. The phone is off. That's the problem.